Wadu from the first leg. Sipho Chain was retained. He's assistant referees as well. Let's have a look at Diodi then. 5 changes made by coach Bongani Maseko. He's kept the goalkeeper. He's kept 3 of the defenders that have been left out of the starting lineup for Pirates today. Scored a brace against Diodi when they last met at the Free State Stadium. So underway then in Soweto. It is Orlando Pirates against Diodi. Diodi playing in the maroon colours. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. First corner good kick of the match from this side, a second in total, and that header perhaps getting it too close to his own boots than directly towards the goal from the 90s and the early stages of the new millennium. The Bonisiema back to Sipho Chain, who continues to be a keeper sweeper. And look how far off the field of play he is, and if the ball is lost here, which it is, Pirates could be in a spot of bother. Well, I'm not sure why that player didn't time and space, and the ease of which Orlando Pirates are controlling this match is quite incredible early on.
I think it's more about practicing the passing patterns, the movement both on and off the ball, playing within the half spaces. Because look at how high Ndaba and Sibilibili are, which forces Moremi and Apolis to hold their position 10 in their half spaces, which is giving Lioli a bit of a tough time because they get stretched easily.
Now, there's a nice interaction here between Sibilibili and Aswinopolis. Will slide it through the middle of the park here. Good opportunity for Apollos. The dummy not quite read by Damson. The intention very footed. Apollos will be the right-footed option. Moremi the left, and it is going to be Moremi. Who sends the keeper the wrong way. Flat-footed Hooney. Pirates score before half-time. Beautiful.
Magnifique. For that matter, from Moremi. The faithfuls of Orlando Pirates, they are happy. The super sub. What about this? Technique at its best, finesse, precision, accuracy for Moremi to get the opener, sending Hani a wrong way.
Now, his anticipation was all towards his left-hand side. You can see in the background he's all in yellow, and that's a beautiful piece of deception. Not only that, it's a great finish from Zep. The situation I'd like to see them playing. They don't need to. They have a league match on Tuesday.
The net doesn't get full. For me, it's all about practicing the patterns, different combinations, momentum, changing, managing the different types of phases in the game, rotating the ball very well, movement both on and off. So it's more like a training session for them to try and find those combinations, improve in their passing patterns. So as for Coach Wadu, he wouldn't want to see a relapse.
Nillan Butuma hasn't been in the starting lineup for Orlando Pirates domestically this season in League or Cup. He has played twice off the bench, though, as the former Richards Bay FC striker. Gets an opportunity to play today, and yeah, he's quite a rangy character. And at Richards Bay FC, he played as a lone striker, and lots of responsibilities for him. And in fact, it was a great end to the season for Richards Bay FC, who were toddling along at the bottom of the table at one stage, and suddenly found himself in the top 8, and that's exactly where they found themselves at the moment. But yeah, it's a big signing, isn't it, to join a club like Orlando Pirates. As Aswinopolis, by the way, Ndaba. So the 2 wingers are playing inverted at the moment. Damson, just ball possession here for Orlando Pirates. We haven't seen, well, we did see that one change for Diodi, which we haven't had confirmed yet. Damson, switch over towards Moremi. It's a Pili for company. Moremi with the cut inside. There's time and space for the shot. Keeper makes a humongous mistake. It's uncustomary of the sort of form we've seen from Hooney in this tournament so far. But Moremi scores just before half-time and just after. Pirates lead 5-0 on aggregate.
We spoke outside, and eventually that's what he did. Cutting inside very well, zipping the ball through the surface. Unfortunately for Hani, who didn't put his body behind the ball and concede a second goal, with Remy getting his praise.
It's a regulation save. Really shocked to see a goal of that nature from a goalkeeper who's really performed rather well in this tournament, but yes, properly exposed there by the Moremi shot. Moremi with a brace. Mabasa had a brace in the first leg. And Moremi is now on a hat-trick. Meantime, referee's over. Off down.
Always 2 or 3 chance passing options for a Pirates player when he's in possession.
Darbo opens up the space beautifully. Back to the Nkosi corner. The BC to Siema. Just toying with the DOD at the moment. Orlando Pirates on a ball playing side. And now that opens up the play very nicely for the new man. Batuma scores for the first time in a Pirates jersey. 3-0 on the side of him as we watch the goal. Onside.
Yes, beautiful early cross from Tabiso Libito to find a Batuma who finished with so much ease and composure. It's always difficult to execute such ball, Kevin, because at times you don't use the right technique and the Batuma find the right fit to extend the lead for Orlando Pirates.
So getting back to that welcoming celebration, must be a South African thing. It's certainly not only a Sundowns thing. This poor bloke, Santos, arrives in South Africa, goes down the tunnel and gets panel beaten solid. He must have thought, what the hell? Anyway, it's yeah, he's a good introductory for Mamelodi Sundowns. Unfortunately, started with a loss. Now, keeper's given the ball away here from a DOD point of view. Little slider from Maswangani, and Batuma tucks it in. Was it offside?
Nope.
Well, that's 4 now. Batuma with a brace within a space of a couple of minutes, and is he going to take another pounding here? But because Moremi with a brace with the supporters. Beautiful pass here. Maswangani had a touch in it as well. That's a lovely bit of play. Keeper got a little smell on it, and maybe it was the clearance from the DOD defence that eventually caused the problems. Look at this little clearance attempted by DOD, and straight into the path of